guys, ZFOX here, a leader of Access Typing, bringing you Access Typing's 2-year recruitment challenge. Today I'm alongside Neko, and we're going to go ahead and be reading you guys the rules for the feeders, Trickshotters, designers, and editors. Neko is going to be reading the feeders and editors part, and I'm going to be reading the Trickshotters and designers part of the RC. So Neko, you can go ahead and get into the feeders part.
Alright, what's going on, guys? I'm Neko. And for the feeders, basically we're looking for people that we feel excel at multiple cods during this RC. I'm not necessarily saying you have to play multiple cods during this RC, but it would definitely be preferred in our eyes, and it definitely stand out a lot more towards us. And if you're looking for cods that we're looking for, we'll be looking at every single cod, but there are some restrictions we have in certain cods, such as Ghosts. We do not want to see any drop zone clips. TDM, DOM, any other game type is fine, just we are not a fan of drop zone. And if you feel it necessary to use drop zone clips, it better be a 6 zone. I mean, I'm just kidding there, but also, for games like BO2 and BO1, we don't have any set standards for that game, but we'd like you to use your judgment and rank it a little bit easier in the CODs and maybe heighten your standards a little bit. I'm not saying every clip has to be a quad headshot, but definitely do not use just the same generic old quad axes on raid that everyone used to. Again, just clean quadding up on other CODs though. We definitely prefer CODs like BO3, MW3, BO2, just the CODs not many people play and hit clips on. And no fake or setup clips, please. If we find out you were faking clips, your RC response isn't gonna even be looked at. Just gotta throw it away and you have no chance of joining.
Alright, so for the Trickshotters portion of the RC, you would like to see next gen and old gen is allowed. You can play on both if you'd like, but I mean, if you're playing like Ghost, AW, and or BO3, clearly you're going to want to play on next gen because next gen just looks a lot better. That's if you have it. If you don't have it, it's not really a big deal. Just play on 360 or PS3. Multiple cods equals a better chance. And I just personally myself, I don't really want to see BO2 and BO1 because those are overplayed cods that were played before or BO3 came out. So yeah, try to play like MW2, MW3, Ghost, stuff like that. Distance over complexity, of course. Quality over quantity. Be creative. Don't go for the same generic shots on like BO2 and shit. And no faking or setting up clips is allowed. And for the designers portion of the RC, no speed arts are required. So yeah, you can just post your revamps on Twitter. Make sure make sure in your final response you have hashtag AxeDZN16 and like the title of the video if you want to make a speed art or the title of your tweet or whatever. Any type of design entry is accepted. Paint, illustration, 2D, 3D. So any type of designer can go for this. Make sure you include Axe or Axis in the revamp along with a logo as well. And make sure you're making the revamps for a player, editor, designer, or a leader. We don't need any revamps for the Axis Twitter because we have way too many already. So just make sure you're making one for a player, pretty much a member of Axis. So that's pretty much all for the designers, and I can go ahead and get into the editors.
For the editors, we're not trying to say anything complicated, just no copyright music like usual. Third-party copyright is fine. It's not recommended, though, for us and for you because you can't monetize third-party. So if you can find a song that's not third-party copyrights, and it's kind of hard nowadays, we'd prefer use that, but we would not penalize you for using third-party copyright. Motion tracks and typographic intros preferred. Be unique, not generic. Don't just copy somebody else's edit. We'd rather see you do something maybe that's completely new that we haven't seen before, maybe a little bit under standards than an exact copy of like a Red Members. You can submit as many times as you want within the duration of the RC. We're gonna leave clips in the description. Use all of them. And you must include the Axis intro in your response, which will also be in the description.
So yeah, I know this isn't on screen, but the due date for this recruitment challenge is March 4th. This is coming out on the 18th, so that gives you guys about two to 3 weeks to do it.
2 weeks and a day.
So yeah, make sure you submit by the 4th, otherwise your response will not be looked at.
Oh, so the clan tag is A7.
Yeah, this also isn't on screen. The clan tag is A7, so make sure players and players, you guys have that in your clan tag and shit. If you're on COD Online, I know there's no clan tag till level 30, so I'm not exactly too sure what we can do about that, but if you're on COD Online, just PM myself or Neko. Our Twitter will be in the description, and I'll get that under. I'll help you guys out there pretty much. Also, all the like the clips and stuff for the editors and designers are is in the description along with all the rules. So yeah, just make sure you guys have fun going for this, and make sure to submit to the Google Docs below. And you can tag leaders in your response if you'd like, but as long as it's submitted to the Google Docs in the description, we'll 100% see them. I know myself and Naka usually tend to stay up and watch all of them together in calls before we pick up anybody and shit on the last day. So yeah, just have a good time going for this and have a good day.
Good luck.